Okay, hello everyone. And today I continue practice English with Chu in 7 rules English. Okay, and uh, today I continue. I still have to cover up like this. So I hope that all you guys will understand me. Okay, let's start. Hi, this is Ho again, the director of Flash English. Today, we are going to learn about rule number 2. Now, rule number 2 is a surprise for many people. Rule number 2 is simple. Do not study grammar rules. Do not do it. Now, I know this is a tough rule for some people. Because most of your life learning English, you have been told to learn grammar rules. In middle school, in high school, in university, in language schools, everywhere in the world. Grammar, 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 grammar. Okay, I'm sorry. So my first question to you is, did it work? Was it successful? If you're watching this video, you have studied English before in school somewhere, and probably you focus a lot of grammar rules. So my question is, can you speak English easily, quickly, and automatically right now? If you answer no, why not? Because you have studied English for many years already. Why can't you speak quickly, easily, and automatically? Why not? Well, it's not your fault, actually. The reason, the answer for most people is that you study grammar rules too much. You focus on grammar rules. Why? Because your teachers told you to. Why is it bad to study grammar rules? Well, because when you study grammar rules, you focus on grammar rules. You focus on analyzing English. In other words, you think about English, you think about the past tense, the present tense, the future, the present perfect, the past perfect. Now, for writing English, or that's okay. Why? Because when you're write English, you have time. You can go slowly. You can write very slowly. You can think about it. You can erase the mistake. It's okay. You don't need to write fast. But for speaking, there's no time. You do not have time to think about the rules. First parent perfect tense in English. When you're listening and speaking, there's no time. Someone asks you a question and you must answer immediately. You have no time to think about preposition. You have no time to think about verb tenses, possessives. You learned. That's no. How do native speakers learn grammar? Well, I'm an English native speaker, and I can tell you I never study grammar rules. Not until high school, and we study grammar rules for writing. In college, native speakers will study grammar rules again, right? For writing, but for speaking, we don't. So, how did we learn grammar rules? Well, we learn through listening, through hearing correct grammar, again and again, and again, autocorrect grammar. So the best way to learn English grammar is through input. In other words, English coming in mostly through your ear, but but reading is also okay. But don't read textbooks. Don't read grammar books. Now read easy English books, easy novels. But most of all, do we be listening? Now, in the next emails that you get, I told you exactly how to learn grammar in an easy way, in an effortless way, without studying rules. So keep getting the emails. Read the next because in later emails I will tell you exactly how to learn English grammar so you can use it quickly and very fast when you're speaking, not just writing. But for now, for today, the number two rules I want you to remember is to not study grammar rules. If you focus on grammar rules, it will hurt your speaking. You speak more slowly, you understand more slowly. So if you have a grammar books, throw them away. Put them in the trash. Goodbye grammar books. If you wanna can burn them, you know, but put them on fire. They are useless. They will they will not help you with the English speaking or your English learning and listening. So goodbye grammar books. No more grammar rules. Yeah, that should make you happy. Good enough. This is a second rule for learning to speak excellent English. Tomorrow you get the next rule, rule number 3 tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed this email course and this video, and I see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Okay, and now our practice the second time. Practice again. Hi, this is Eisenhower again, the writer of Flash English, and today we are going to learn. We gonna learn about rule number 2. Now, rule number 2 is a surprise for many people. Rule number 2 is simple. Do not study grammar rules. Do not do it. Now I know this is a tough rule for some people because most of your life learning English, you haven't been told to learn grammar rules. In middle school, in high school, in university, in language schools, everywhere in the world. Grammar, 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 grammar. So my first question to you is, did it work? Was it successful? If you're watching this video, you have studied English before in school somewhere, and probably you focus a lot of grammar rules. So my question is, can you speak English easily, quickly, and automatically right now? If the answer no, why not? Because you have studied English for many years already. Why can't you speak quickly, easily, and automatically? Why not? Well, it's not your fault, actually. The reason, the answer for most people is that you study grammar too much. Don't focus on grammar rules. Why? Because your teacher told you to. Why is it bad to study grammar rules? Well, because when you study grammar rules, when you focus on grammar rules, you focus on analyzing English. In other words, You think about English. You think about the past tense, the present tense, the future, the present perfect, the past perfect. Now, for writing English, or just okay. Why? Because when you write English, you have time. You can go slowly. You can write better slowly. When you think about it, you can erase the mistake. It's okay. You don't need to write fast. But for speaking, just no time. You do not have time to think about the rules. For the present perfect tense English, when you're listening and speaking, there's no time. Someone asks, you must answer immediately. You have no time to think about listen. You have no time to think about verb tenses, but subjects, all the stuff you learned. That's how to native speakers learn grammar. Well, I'm an English native speaker, and I can tell you I never study grammar rules. Not until high school, and we study grammar rules alright for writing. In college, native speakers has the grammar rules again, right for writing, but for speaking we don't. So how do we learn grammar rules? Well, we learn through listening, through hearing correct grammar again and again and again and again, a lot of correct grammar. So best way to learn English grammar is through input. In other words, English coming in, mostly through your ear, but reading is okay. But don't read textbooks, don't read grammar books. Just read easy English books, easy novels. But most of all, you'll be listening. Now, it's next emails that you get. I'll tell you exactly how to learn grammar in an easy way, in an effortless way, with our study rules. So keep getting those emails, read the next email, because in later emails I will tell you exactly how to learn English grammar so you can use it quickly and very fast when you're speaking, not just writing. But for now, for today, the rule number 2 rule I want you to remember is do not study grammar rules. If you focus on grammar rules, it will hurt your speaking. You're speaking more slowly, you understand more slowly. So if you have grammar books, throw away, put them in the trash. Goodbye grammar books. If you want, you can burn them. Burn them are fine, because they're useless. They will not help you with the English speaking or the English grammar, your English listening. So goodbye grammar books. No more grammar rules. So yeah, just to make you happy. Okay, this is the second rule. Learn learning to speak excellent English. Tomorrow you get the next rule, rule number 3 tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed this email course and this video, and I see you next time. Bye bye. Okay, practice again. Hi, this is Isahar again, the director of Flash English. And today we're going to learn about rule number 2. Now rule number 2 is a surprise for many people. Rule number 2 is simple. Do not study grammar rules. Do not do it. Now I know This is a thought true for some people because most of your life learning English, you have been told to learn grammar rules. In middle school, in high school, in university, in language school, everywhere in the world. Grammar, 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 grammar. So my first question to you is, did it work? Was it successful? Is the watching this video you have studied English before in school somewhere, and probably you focus a lot of grammar rules. So my question is, can you speak English easily, quickly, and automatically right now? If you answer no, why not? Because you have studied English for many years already. Why can't you speak quickly, easily, and automatically? Why not? Well, it's not no fruit actually. The reason, the answer from most people is that you study grammar rules too much. You focus on grammar rules. Why? Because your teacher told you to. Why is it bad to study grammar rules? Not because when you study grammar rules, when you focus on grammar rules, you focus on analyzing English. In other words, you think about English. You think about the past tense, the present tense, the future, the present perfect, the past perfect. Now for writing English, that's okay, right? Because when you write English, you have a time. You can load slow. You can write very slowly. You can think about it. You can erase a mistake. It's okay. You don't need to write fast. But for speaking, there's no time. You do not have time to think about the rules for the present perfect tense in English. When you're listening and speaking, there's no time. Someone asks you a question, you must answer immediately. You have no time to think about present preposition. You have no time to think about verb tenses, possessives. You learned just no time. How did native speakers learn grammar? Well, I'm an English native speaker, and I can tell you I never study grammar rules. Not until high school. And we study grammar rules for writing. In college, native speakers study grammar rules again, word for writing. But for speaking, we don't. So how do we learn grammar rules? Well, we learn through listening, through hearing correct grammar again and again and again and again. A lot of correct grammar. So the best way to learn English grammar is through input. In other words, in English coming in most through your ear, but reading is also okay. But don't read textbooks. You don't need grammar rules. Reading the English books is novels. But most of all, you'll be listening. Now is nice emails that you get. I told you exactly how to learn grammar in an easy way, in an effortless way, without study rules. So keep getting those emails. Read the next email, because in later emails, I'll tell you exactly how to learn English grammar so you can do it quickly and very fast when you speak, not just writing. But for now, for today, the number 2 error I want you to remember is do not study grammar rules. If you focus on grammar rules, it will hurt your speaking. You speak more slowly, you understand more slowly. So if you have a grammar books, throw away. Put them in trash with my grammar books. If you want to if you want, you can burn them. You put them on fire because they're useless. Help you with the English speaking or your English learning and listening. So goodbye grammar books, no more grammar rules. Yeah, that should make you happy. Okay, good enough. This is our second rule for learning to speak is learn English. Tomorrow you got the next rule, rule number 3 tomorrow. So I hope you enjoy this email course and this video, and I will see you next time. Okay. When you're okay, I hope that when you watch my video, you can comment about my mistake, about my voice. Okay. Okay, thank you very much for watching and listening.